love you, baby. I think I love you too. Come in, Baltimore Beltway for all you live streaming people. This is live stream. This is the Baltimore Beltway. Here in 8:53 in the morning. If you want to know what the traffic is like in Baltimore, then you best get up here and watch this live stream, because there's some traffic. Now the reason there's traffic is that part of the 695 a couple of weeks back was destroyed in a terrible accident. But really, it's not really that different than it is on a usual day. So that's something. That part of 695 was not a popular way to go. Mostly people would go on the under the bridge, use the bridge. Use the tunnels. Yeah, the tunnels. So, well, it doesn't look like too many people are getting online today. I don't know. Nobody wants to watch a live stream. Baltimore Beltway. Looks like some pretty interesting stuff. If I was somewhere watching, I'd be watching this live stream. This is near 795 that goes to Owings Mills and Reisterstown Road. Reisterstown. See, Baltimore has Reisterstown and it has Reisterstown Road, but they're not together. They are not the same thing. That's an odd thing. That's Baltimore for you. Baltimore is a strange town with strange things. There's Reisterstown and there's Reisterstown Road, which isn't Reisterstown. Now, can any other city pull that off? I don't think so. That's Baltimore, baby. A city of one city. It's one of a kind, and the rest of the world is happy for that. This Beltway was one of the first beltways. It was like the prototype when they began doing interstate highways in the 50s. this Baltimore Beltway was what they used as like to test out how it would work. So that's pretty cool. The irony is then that it does not really work that great. This traffic is backed up every day, and on the off hours, on like Sundays and days there's not much traffic, you have cars speeding down, going like 80, 90, 100 miles an hour racing, and that's not cool, but that's what it is. I've never seen anything like it. Police don't care. See, there's nothing they can do, maybe. It's just like they fly by you so fast. Yeah, I mean, it might not be, it's their fault, I guess, if they die, something happens to them, but then the person involved has to live with that. You wouldn't believe it. You have to see it to believe it. So come on the Baltimore Beltway on a Sunday evening, and you'll see things you ain't never seen. Over here we have the 795, which is to Reisterstown and Owings Mills. That gets you to like Tawnytown and further Gettysburg and Chambersburg, I think, from there. It looks like it's going to be a nice day today, though. It appears that the Orioles are not in town. It appears that the Orioles are in Boston, I think. And it also appears, from what I saw in the news before I left my work, was they aren't doing too well in their trip up there. But they're going to have a good team. They're going to get into the playoffs. The Orioles, yeah. So once you get past this part, once you get past Liberty Road and Security Boulevard, there's some easing. But this is where they had big problems. Security Boulevard is kind of where they have 70 ends, and at one time they wanted 70 to go through the city, and it would have displaced a lot of neighborhoods, but I don't know, maybe in retrospect it would have been okay because those neighborhoods have fallen apart since. I mean, it would be nice that the neighborhoods could thrive, and that would be the best, but I mean, Baltimore is like a lot of challenges and no answers, really. Nobody has answers. The city has impossible tasks to have resources without the funds, and because all the tax base is Baltimore County. When it was one municipality, the whole thing, and Baltimore had working class jobs, high-paying working class jobs like Bethlehem Steel, and I think a GM plant was here. And I think more people like had jobs in the port. Wasn't all like robot mechanical stuff. So Baltimore City lost like a half of its population. I don't know why my my live stream is breaking up. I appreciate everybody who is staying here through this, watching this drive, this journey, as it were, on the Beltway, the Baltimore Beltway. 695. But they've done a lot of infrastructure repair in the last couple of years. The roads have gotten better. The bridges, a lot of the bridges have been repaired. Sadly, the Key Bridge, of course, tragedy. But they probably will have to rebuild a bridge and not a tunnel because of hazardous material that travels along the roads. When the bridge first fell the first night, I was driving this way, and the saddest overhead sign was saying that how the Key Bridge was closed, and it was like 7 or 8 in the morning, and it was the night, and I was thinking it was that night, and I mean, sadly, the Key Bridge wasn't closed. It didn't really. It wasn't really, a lot of it wasn't even there. They had a bridge closed and these signs overhead. And then you have 70 to Frederick. So 70 just ends kind of here. It's a Security Boulevard, and Woodlawn is just a big, you just go out to a big parking lot. 70 ends. I think it was going to connect to 95 in the back in the day. I think it was Barbara Mikulski who became a senator in Maryland later. I think that's how she got her political career started, by fighting for that they were going to bulldoze over some of the neighborhoods. But they have a cool trail there now. And it might sound hard to believe, but it does have a lot of sections within the city that are just like you're walking through the woods. You wouldn't believe that you're in this urban, the archetype of urban plight and racial issues and education issues and good wage jobs and clean air and all. But there are there are large swaths of it that are woods, trails. And also there's a lot of parts that are little enclaves that are like little small towns. You think you're going like a small town in the middle of, I don't know, West Virginia or something, that are hidden away in a lot of little corners in this place. There's a lot of tragedy with accidents. A couple years back, maybe 2022, there was 6 construction workers were killed, like in one accident. And then of course you have the Key Bridge accident. The thing is, Baltimore, there's a lot of neighborhoods that are they're not really easily connected to the affluent places like the Central City and Canton and Fells Point and Federal Hill. They're kind of cut into segments more. So it doesn't make it easy. There's no good transit as far as like a subway system or anything like that. There's nothing like that. And a lot of neighborhoods suffer because they don't have grocery stores. It's hard for families to, to even get like nutritious dinners if they're buying their doing all their shopping at bodegas. That's a big problem. So a lot of neighborhoods are just kind of like left, forgotten. But there's a lot of wealth, a lot of very impressive sections, wealthy areas. I guess you would say pretty much a little bit of everything, and probably too much of some things. That's Baltimore, yeah. Well, looks like it's going to be dark and a little cooler today. I'm going to be signing off here in a second. I appreciate everybody who got on here for this live stream. I'm trying to do better on the camera work. I'm trying to do more than just use the cam that they have in the car. The dashboard cam. Alright, so the outer loop is moving. It's flying. Over there's they are not, they're moving here, but they are not really flying. Okay, yeah, the traffic over there is awful on that side. It's becoming kind of an overcast day here. It's going to be difficult for me to get into a lane where I can get off here. This is the exit to UMBC, and 95 is just right ahead. Okay, everybody, have a great morning, and this is Late Night Baltimore, signing off for now.